Hey y'all, it's Dr. Brianna Whiteside, and I want to share with you some insight that God has been giving me about the solar eclipse that is supposed to happen actually within a few hours. I was in prayer yesterday, really meditating, and God just started to download to me what was going on with this eclipse, especially in this quarter. And I want to share with you. I'm going to be looking down at my writings. I did write it out. He did say a bit. And so I want you to listen carefully. I want you to listen again if you need to, because he has said a lot. And there is a lot of strategy and instruction in this word that I am about to share. And so this is concerning the solar eclipse that's scheduled to happen today on April 8th. So it says, this is the season to step over the threshold. There is a portal that the eclipse is opening that has been strategically aligned for my people. The moon blocking the sun is not just a sign in the heavens, but it is a prophetic announcement that those who are not big names or household names, and big names and household names are in air quotes, will overtake the main stage. Just as the prophets have announced that there is a changing of the guard, you are now about to see visibly how the lesser light will be more visible than the greater lights. This is now the season for those at the margins who have been faithful in their duty to me to be shown like the moon. There will be many who marvel at such a sight, but have been preparing the outcast and the outliers for their time on the stage. The eclipse marks a new season for those bold and courageous enough to step forward in what I have called them to do. The tide of waiting has officially turned in your favor. Now is the season that I favor you. I have heard those who don't have platforms and high visibility crying from the fields, when is it my turn? It is now your turn. The time is now for you. Don't miss this season, because it is ripe with opportunities, relationships, and upward mobility. I'm telling you this now because it hinges on your willingness to move from waiting to winning. I have long ago opened the door, but several have refused to step over the threshold. Yet, because of time, I am now opening the portal. A portal encompasses doors and gates. A portal gives you access to everything on a grander scale. This is the upgrading quarter, but you must be flexible. Last quarter strategy won't be sufficient for you. Come to me for the upgraded intel. Don't get trapped by what I allowed you to do recently. You must move in flexibility. You must know when to hold them and when to fold them. I am arranging things in your favor. Forget about the delay or what you perceived as delay in the past. You are stepping clear into view. Let the moon overtaking the sun be your signal that your season of visibility has now begun. You must be courageous to do this, though. You must be willing to move beyond the barrier. It will dematerialize once you move forward. You must choose to step out of obscurity. You must choose to let your light become greater. Just as the total eclipse isn't scheduled to come again until the 2030s, the opportunities I am releasing will not come again for a long while. You must seize the moment, because this special portal won't stay open forever. You must not be afraid to step into the new season. As I have said in my word, the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. There are few of you who are really willing to do what I've called you to do. But in this season, you must move. So that is what I heard God say. And I think a few things that really stuck out to me that I've been sensing is the need in this quarter to be flexible, right? I have pulled back from a lot of things that I've been doing in Q1. If y'all follow me on YouTube, you know that I haven't been doing Strategy Tuesdays. I have yet to do a Bible study because I needed to pull back. I sensed this urgency to pull back and not just go along with my regularly scheduled plans, right? And so that is one thing that was super important. Another thing that was really highlighted in this prophetic word was your choice. Your choice. Sometimes we get into this cycle, and I don't know why we do it, but we do. We get into this mindset of God, do it, God, and God has given us an opportunity to do it now. Right? And you must choose to step over the threshold. The time is right. The portal is opening. You must get in. It was kind of like the man who was at the pool who was lame, and Jesus tells him, like, asks him, do you want to be well? And he's like, he gives these excuses. And, you know, Jesus is like, take up your bed and walk. Basically, don't worry about those excuses. Those barriers that you may be rehearsing are not sufficient for the time and the season you're in. You are capable of doing what he's called you to do, but you must choose to move where there is a grace on your life. And, you know, don't get caught up in what other people have done, what other people have said. You have to move in the season that it is right for you to move in. And so many people who have been at the margins doing the things, this is your season now. This eclipse is actually the announcement that you need that this is your season, that God is favoring you. Another thing that it was not mentioned in this prophecy, but it's what I've been sensing, is the need to turn down our plates a little bit more. So I've changed my eating schedule when we clocked into Q2, fasting more, to just be a little bit more clear and to be a bit more aware and sensitive to what is going on. This is a highly heightened spiritual season that we're in, and I do think we need to fast more. I know we don't like to do it, but we do need to fast more. And I'm not calling a fast. I'm telling you to get with God and see what he says, because we need intel. As he said, you're gonna have to come to me to get this special intel. We have to be flexible. We have to be willing to move, and we have to be willing to actually let our light shine. And so we can stop our lights from shining. We can stop the hand of God from moving in our lives because we refuse to do what he is asking of us to do. So your obedience is so important. It's always important, but it's really, really, really important now. And I want to leave you with that, with those strategies, with the understanding that this is the season for the underdog. This moon, this symbolism, this signal that this lesser light is overtaking this greater light is just not a sign in the heavens, or it's just not something to marvel at. It is your announcement that your time on the stage is now burgeoning. And so I hope this has encouraged you. If it has, go ahead and like the video, share this with someone who may need some encouragement and some prophetic insight concerning the things that we're about to see today. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.